מה שכתוב בבוך דברים, דף על פסוק איכה, ישבה. Look what's brought about. That she sat. How does she sit? In the book of Chassidus, dvarim. והנה לסילבו שנאמר והפכתי אבל לששון יש לומר. Now in the time to come, when it says I will flip their mourning to joy, we can say mehen tmiya eicha. That from here is the wonder. How is it that it's sat? The eicha is gematria lamed vav ihiyat tmiya miyalad liasele. From there will be the wonder who gave birth to Eila, to these, which is also gematria Eicha. So, just like we ask, how is it empty? So we ask, who gave birth to these? Where did all these come from? All these people filling the holy city. Mi Eila ka'avti ufena, who are these that fly like a cloud? Ein b'mejed shraba b'shira shirim daf lamed gim lamed beis toch tibur amaskelu yidati nafshi b'knesses Yisrael akasu medaber. So in the Medrash Rabbah Shira Shirim it says that I didn't know my soul. What is this talking about? It's talking about the souls of Israel. Knesses Yisrael omeres al tismechi oyavti lichu ein sham. That the souls of Israel say, do not allow my enemy to rejoice over me. Look over there. Gam elish avru alamid vav krisos. That also these. Who are these? Me, who gave birth to these? I guess the Eila is Eicha because of you have these people who were transgressed the 36 krisos. You have 36 sins that you're chayv krisa for karisan muvur b'makom acher mebechinas keser nimshach karis. And it's brought in another place that from the level of keser, that's where karis comes from, the same letters. So just like now you have Eicha, so too in the time to come you'll have Mialad Lisele on the other side as it flips. There's a Hafachti Evlam Nasas Lasi Love of Simchas Olam Al Rosham, and in the time to come the joy of the world upon their heads. She'achziru lehem ashnei ksarim chulu, that will be returned to us, the two crowns from Matan Torah that were taken from us by the Chet HaEgel. Below Shasu Ish Ed Yoalav, that we had the two crowns from Nasav and Ishma that we lost. And in the time to come, in the opposite of Kares from Eicha, which are the 36, the Lamed Vav, Krisos, you'll have Miyadad Liasele, the Eila being the opposite of Kares, will be Keser, and then we'll have the two crowns. Venin Yashva Lasilovo Nemar, and this idea that we sat, Eicha Yashva, in the time to come it says, Yashva Yerushalayim Tachtea, Yerushalayim, it says that Jerusalem will sit and dwell underneath it in Jerusalem. But it needs to be understood. What does it mean that Yerushalayim will dwell and sit in Yerushalayim? But rather we must say that the lower Yerushalayim, the Yerushalayim below is Malchus, Yerushalayim Shel Maila Bina, and the higher Yerushalayim that refers to the level of Bina. Ve'im kein teshav Yerushalayim Shel Maila Mamash Yerushalayim Shel Mata. If so, the higher Yerushalayim will dwell truly in the lower Yerushalayim. Rasham Simen Yud in Veramav Yashva Tachtea Chulu. And there, further in that pasuk it says, and it will, I guess, be exalted and sit underneath it. I am Mashikosum is a Harambam b'mor Nevuchim Rish Perek Vav sheze moral omed Noach. And this refers to the standing of Noach, Shelo Yishtana, that will not change. And it's rooted in the idea of how I am Hashem, I have not changed. So the fact that Yerushalayim dwells and sits peacefully, so that comes from Hashem's idea that I have not changed. And about this it says, He will place the one who sits as the foundation of the house, the joyous mother. So that's the Yerushalayim Shalmaila, which is Bina, and you'll have the concept of joy, because you'll have the dwelling place that's forever, meaning Yerushalayim Shalmaila will dwell and exist in Yerushalayim Shalmata. You'll have the revelation of how I am Hashem, I have not changed, and that's the dwelling, that it sits steadfast. And it's a revelation of the joy, because Bina is also Simcha. Badad, Yumshach Mizav Yishkon Yisrael, Betach Badad in Yaakov, Shem Badad Yanchenu, alone, that you'll draw down, that Yisrael will, the other pasuk in Torah where it mentions this word Badad, that Yisrael will dwell in security alone, like Yaakov, and also the verse that Hashem will place us alone, so that's the opposite of Badad, so that we went through Eicha and Yashva. Now Badad Ha'ir, the city, Achshav Haisa Nikreis, Elokeinu, Kodlo Vayachu Elokeinu. Now it's called the city of Elokeinu, that Hashem's Havaya is great in the city of Elokeinu, Elasi of Hashem Ha'ir Miyom, Havaya Shama. In the end of the Navi, that he brings that the name of the city will be from the day that Hashem dwells there. So it'll be called on the name of Hashem. And then we'll shine on the level of Atik al derech mashakasu bezor chelik gimel naso kuflam zayin suf amud bezal pasuk enaich tirena Yerushalayim naveshanan Atik yamin itma. And the verse, your eyes will see Yerushalayim, of the pleasant dwelling, that the Zohar says, and also that refers to Atik Yamin. The city, multitude of nation, great of nation, and through this it's called the city of the great king. So in its heyday, Yerushalayim was called a city of great nation. Now how is it? Now we judge, how is it Yashva Badad? How is it empty? But in the time to come, it'll be even greater than it used to be. That it used to be multitude of nation, but in the time to come, it says that the number of Israel will be like the sands by the sea that you cannot count, and that's much greater. So and that's much greater number than the great number of nation. She was like a widow. Ein Siddur al pasuk Yosem Almana Yodei. Look what's brought in the Siddur on the verse that Hashem supports the orphan and the widow. La'asi derestichli la'olam. In the time to come, I will betroth you forever by Yom Mahu Tikri Ishi. That in the time to come, you will call me my husband. Rabasi Bagoyim. So that's the opposite of Almana, of a widow. An orphan will have an intimate relationship of like a husband and wife. Rabasi Bagoyim, great amongst the nations. In the time to come, again, it'll be also a light to the nations, that the nations will go to your light. Yeshai Samach, V'naroi Love, Kolagoyim, and all the nations will flow to it like a river. Because the nation and the kingship that will not serve you and so forth, will be in trouble. So that's what it means, Rabasi Begoim, Sarasi Bamidinos, a minister amongst countries, and in the time to come, we're promised that we'll be great in the ministering, the rulership of Israel. But now it's subjugated and has to pay taxes. So Osios Sulam, the opposite of Mas is the ladder. And this, how are we subjugated and taxed? That's through the ministering angel of Bavel that went up the ladder. But in the time to come, to the souls of Israel will be the ladder. So the opposite of Lamas is the Sulam that we will go up. That again, it'll flip to Bnei Israel going up instead of the other nations. Like in Sulam Yaakov, Sarasi Bamidinos, Kesuvim Likutei Torah, Osios Tishrei. So ruling amongst the countries. So it says in the Likutei Torah from the Arizal that this is the Sarasi is the letters of Tishrei, Sh'az Binyan Malchus, the Hios Sarasi Bamidinos, that's when you build Malchus, the kingship, to be ruling over the countries. So in general, that in Tishrei and Rosh Hashanah, Hashem rules over the countries and decides for them what will happen, and also in the time to come, we'll have the Sakin Olam B'Malchus Shakai. So you'll have the countries. You'll have Hashem and Yerushalayim as ruling over, as a minister over the other countries.